Come spend day 3 of my safari trip in Kenya. This day was a really busy and exciting one with a full day safari. We left pretty early at around 7 a.m. since animals are most active before the sun gets hot. On the way there, we learned about the big 5 animals in Africa: the lion, rhino, buffalo, elephant, and leopard. Luckily, the tour guides have radios that connect to each other, and when one person sees a harder to find animal, they can communicate that over the radio. Within the first 2 hours or so, we had already seen giraffes, buffaloes, elephants, crocodiles, and lions. By the way, seeing a lion mate is significantly overhyped. It lasts maybe 10 seconds. Albeit, they do it 50 times a day, so it's hard to tell if it's really tiring. Later, we somehow arrived at a location with tons of safari cars like ours, and were told by the tour guide that within the vast field of yellow grass, a cheetah was hiding. A cheetah that was hunting was hiding. After maybe a minute of silence and trying to find the cheetah with our binoculars, I saw a white light flash by, and the cars all started to crowd around the cheetah that was now happily eating its prey. We were unable to get the cheetah running on film, as it was simply just too fast, but seeing a successful hunt was maybe the top event of the entire trip. Along with the rhino we saw the day before, the next few hours was really just a search for the final animal of the big 5, the leopard. Lunch was a quick packed box of goodies given by the hotel before we hit the road and continued to search for the leopard. However, we were stopped by a side quest caused by the muddy roads. We saw a different car get stuck, and us, as well as many other cars in the areas, had to help the car get out. The community spirit was very, very clear. Ironically, the first car that pulled the original car out also got stuck, so they needed to pull the second car out too, and we spent maybe an hour or two trying to fish different cars out of the mud. There was a leopard somewhere without any clear roads, but when we tried to drive to it, we were stopped by the park rangers from going any further. And honestly, I'm okay with that because I was not trying to get stuck myself. We almost thought that we wouldn't be able to see a leopard, but we did at the very, very end of our day. We saw one peacefully sitting in a tree, and we had to rush back to the hotel before it got dark to prevent getting eaten by any wild animals. Day 3 was definitely a 10 out of 10. We got to see so many different animals and knocked off a lot of stuff off the bucket list.